Hello, hello, hello. Hello and welcome. Just a moment here, you guys. Thank you for coming to Studio Kitchen, Colorado. This is the home of the Modern Eater Network. As you can see, you're in for quite the evening here. This is really hyper-local pop-up dinner at its finest. Those of you are here for the first time, can you raise your hands? Any newcomers? Okay, get ready. How about to the kitchen? Who's been to the kitchen before? Welcome back. Welcome back. This is week 2 of the summer dinner series. Myself and Brian Freeman, Growers Organic. He invented produce. If you have a produce question, he'll let you know how it's going. We want to talk to you just for a couple of minutes. The food's going to be coming out here. First thing I want Brian to do is introduce our illustrious chefs for the evening. Brian Freeman.
Thank you, Greg. Super exciting. Thank you all for coming out. You're going to have an incredible dinner, a ton of local food, cooked by 2 of the best guys I know. Right here, Chito Arreola. And Preston Phillips. He has Grind Kitchen down in Cherry Creek. Check that out for sure. And Chito was going to start a food truck. He went on TV, and he's booked for the next, 18 months or something. But he's an incredible chef, been all around the world making incredible food for, really royalty. He started a restaurant in Gabon, Africa, a concept restaurant, but he's cooked for a lot of the best athletes all around the world. And in the tennis and golf, Super Bowl golf, NASCAR. You are in for a treat. We're eating Colorado cherries tonight. We have local bow and arrow corn polenta that you're going to really enjoy. More and more, yes. We've got local mushrooms, local trout. You're probably getting more local food here tonight than you get in a month going out to restaurants. It's going to blow your mind. All the liquor is local. We've got local beer. Jay is not local, but he's a cool guy. California. What do you guys know about avocados? We are going to have a blast. I'm so excited to have this dinner tonight. I'm going to pass this back over to Greg here. But thank you for coming out.
Brian Freeman. All right, so you will hear a lot of mentions tonight. There are a bunch of business owners here, great people, serving you the cocktail hour and libations, Rocker Spirits. Let's hear it for Rocker. Dustin Evans, he'll be up here to talk about some of the cocktails that they have in their Littleton location distillery. And then the most interesting man in the world is joining us tonight. His name's Andrew Moore, archaeologist turned brewer. Wrap your mind around that. He's traveled the world and figured out regions that have indigenous spices, and his love for brewing and beer brought us here tonight at Studio Kitchen, Colorado. So Intrepid Sojourner Beer Project providing the beer tonight. Thank you, Intrepid.
I'm going to throw this directly on the fire.
You can't go through a night without recognizing the hard people, the people that make the hard work and do the hard work. And Jay Parker, the hardest guy I know, right there. Let's hear it for Jay Parker. Dave Avery, he's running around here somewhere. Dave Avery doing the sound for us tonight. Thank you, Dave. So we're going to step aside because really, truly, this is about the chefs. This is about the creativity. This is 2 different styles that meet for one meal. And you can see how Chef Chito and Chef Preston, their courses are divided up. But you're going to see them working together on their own individual concepts, but come together as a team. This isn't a competition. This is a family. This is a collaborative. This is a network of people that really like to feed off of other people's ideas. So you'll see the down-home Southern cooking right here, Chef Preston, and the brains behind it, Connor Phillips. Give it up for Connor Phillips. The staff is working hard tonight as well. Thank you for returning again. Remind me your name. Favi? Favi is awesome. Kristen's here tonight as well. Abe, how are you? Good. These guys. And what, you're taking pictures tonight?
I'm everything.
The utility guy. Thank you guys for all coming. We're going to hand it off to the chefs now to talk about the first course and then what we can look forward to in the second course. But in the meantime and in between time, I know everybody's hungry, so we're going to start getting food out. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, why not?
We are streaming live on Facebook right now, The Modern Eater. If you care to go to The Modern Eater and share it to your own personal Facebook, your friends and family can see what you're up to tonight and get jealous. Maybe they'll come to one of these other dinners. So who's got the first course?
Mr. Preston.
Mr. Preston, what you got, my friend?
So we're going to go a Colorado peach salad with this haystack mountain cashmere cheese. So it's very similar to a brie. So we're going to toss a very fresh arugula salad with some dressing. And we have these little toast guys here. So we're going to build you a salad with the baguette and the cheese and the peaches as well. They're very pretty.
Ooh, got a little feedback.
So just let us plate it up for you, and then you'll have it in your mouth in a minute.
So first of all, who has ever seen the chef talking to you about their course as they're making it right in front of you? Anybody here? Nobody. You have. Of course you have, Steve. All right, sit back, relax, enjoy.
Yeah, let us
know we're here to make you guys happy. Thanks.
sweat my pecker off. All right, let's go. I'm gonna do this. What?
You want it to be like really fresh, or you want it to be
Yeah, really fresh.
nice little grilled bread, Colorado Mills oil, toasted. He was here.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, I want the peaches to go on. So Connor needs to put lettuce on first, and put peaches on top. So do I want to go like lettuce?
I'll do the lettuce.
Peach like that. Gotcha.
Yes, no, this one
It's cow.
is not good, so it's dairy product.
It's cow, yes.
Who is it? How many people from it? Hey, Preston, can you reach up and touch that? Right here.
Power button. It is not, John. I'm sorry. It is not gluten-free bread. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, shit. No, I gotta give me a drink. So you want to do it like that? I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob says the deal is when you guys are ready to play, they'll sweep the whole table because they've got Kristen who's going to go on this side and Bob's going to go on this side.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey, you should have taken the wafer. Not just one row.
Sorry.
Come on. 2 or 3.
3, ideally. I can cut more real fast. Excuse me, guys. I got you. On the micro, I'm sweating my pecker off. Trying to figure out my own life. Got it.
Cheese.
Go ahead, do it down here. Put it aside.
Yeah. I have a cheese allergy.
Got it.
Dairy. Looks good, man.
Thank you.
Right here, one of these.
I got no cheese for oat. No bread and cheese?
No, well, hey, you want the baguette? Yeah. No, can't have the baguette either.
Regular salad plate up there.
Hey, Chito, what'd you do with that? What'd you do with all that fish that you cut up yesterday? You got it. Oh, you did? Here it is. What do I mean, all the bones? Oh, cool. Good. Should have had some kind of
Don't sell them yet. I'm gonna melt cheese again over them. Yeah, it's vinaigrette. Yeah.
Are you going with the cheese?
I'm gonna try to melt more cheese on there. Do it around the plate too, Chito. There you go. I'm gonna start passing. Hey, Brandon, grab it. Or you're ready to go. If they have the gooey cheese on top, they're ready to go.
And if you have one that's
That one is gluten-free, dairy-free. The one that Kristen has in her hand, yes. If anybody else has any allergies, please let me know.
yes. Please let us know. What's my second course?
What's my course again? What's my course again? What's my course again?
I like your unfiddly do.
One dairy. Hey, I need one dairy-free salad. Is that possible? Can I get one dairy-free? Another one?
He's gonna do without the cheese. What's in the dressing?
Is there any peaches or no? Yeah. I got you coming.
Don't go too far with that.
What? What'd you say?
I'm gonna lather up with that stuff. Don't go too far. That's a little haystack.
That shit's good. Real good. Me and Brandon doing something other than taking pictures. They know they got a bus in a minute. Hey, Brandon and Abe, y'all got to be ready to help her bus and go through this thing. All right, cool. Yeah, I got one dairy-free one. Hey, Kristen, the dairy-free one's right here, girl. All right, guys, eat the cheese while it's warm. Don't let it congeal on you. Amateurs. Is it in the oven? Yeah, that'll work.
You guys have 22.
22? No, she said wait, 22 total heads. Total heads, 22? Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 4 more, I think. That should be perfect. What's that, Clippers? That's hot. I don't need to. It's a quick thing.
Did you do that on purpose?
I don't know how that happened. Were you sitting there the whole time? All right, Chito, show us what to do.
One time to the bottom.
Got you coming. Right in the middle?
Yes. Are you at the bottom? Hunter, you go with these guys? Yep.
Heavier? Got it. Let me hop around. What's up, Mama P?
Hunter, it goes on top. Top right. Top right, mushrooms. Then.
That's it?
Yep. Hit the bowling. Oh, you gotta get the bowling. Let's go a little bit more mushrooms. More mushrooms? Yeah. Or No. Mole? Don't have mole.
Shit.
When you guys are plating, are you counting out how many people? Can you add?
22,
Right, but can you add for the help?
Oh yeah, we'll have enough.
Yeah, we got plenty of leftovers, dude. We're good to go on.
Well, not leftovers, but plated because they can eat in the back here.
All right.
Yeah, so we were about like two, three plates short on that last one.
For help?
Just FYI.
For extra
well,
folks?
just for the guys
Who's
that
hanging
are,
out? Okay.
it's really for me, Greg, and
Gotcha.
and Rocker.
So we were wanting to go like 28 plates, guys. Mole me, Chito. Mole me. Thank you.
Those mushrooms are crazy, don't they? They were good, weren't they?
They are good.
Those are my hazel down. Bro, I gotta get you. Is my guy hooked you up yet? Or what?
I don't use enough mushrooms right now. Dude, I just use simple crimini.
But wait,
Yes,
we're
yes.
gonna get you.
We are. So
Are you dialed in on that yet? Or?
I've got to fill out that report for you. I haven't had a chance to print it out and get it back over to you to get into the.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
I just gotta, and I don't.
Don't you have a generic one that you just fucking sign and send out?
No, it's all individualized. What do you mean?
For like a credit app deal. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, not a credit app. You're.
My guy already came and got all that.
Yeah. Well, he needs. I have it. I have to get it back over to you. I haven't had a chance to print it out and fill it out and get it back over to you. That's all.
But it's really easy. Like,
I know,
so most
I know.
people,
I
if you
just-
have like your own pre-printed thing, like where it's just like, hey, this is our references. This is, like our mailing address.
Yeah.
AP contact, all that bullshit. But
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
it's all good.
I'll get it over to you though.
But I just want to hook you up with that oil because that oil is good. I mean,
Well, what we
like
decided on is that it works for the French fry fryer. It is not worth it to go with the chicken fryer in it.
oh really?
So what we're gonna, because the French fries, they can fry 3 times over, where they would usually be black, and they'll be still that white, yellow color that you want. So we're gonna definitely do it for the French fry fryer. This doesn't make sense to go into the chicken fryer. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I don't know where it, I don't know personally where it makes more sense for you or not, you know what I mean? But I think it's in the numbers, right?
Connor did the math on 10 years that if you used the oil for 10 years compared to the other oil, it's a $50,000
Spread.
It's another restaurant you could open in. This is next course. It's ready to go. Ready, baby?
Don't be shy.
Are they coming back empty or what? Do you know?
Most of them, yeah. Most of them been empty.
Y'all got to remind us to help y'all get some food because y'all aren't seated, so you just got to. All right. He's right there. How many did we do total? 28? Did you do 5 more? 28, yeah. We're all good there, Brandon. Let's talk to Loogie on my apron. This Loogie.
Do I need to switch you out already? I was going to say, go up. Yeah, watch it.
Okay, everyone. How does everything taste so far, everyone? We had one course. Did you like that Haystack Mountain goat cheese? Was that cheese on there? Organic arugula, and we had some microgreens on this one from Infinite Harvest. And the mushrooms are incredible. Those mushrooms are from Fort Collins. A good friend of mine, Jim Hammond, who moved out here.
Oh my God,
so the second dish I'm going to have Chito introduce right here, and I hope you all are enjoying this.
All right, guys. So what you got in front of you, it's a little haystack, which is the crispy wontons, like if you're on the field. And then you got some roasted mushrooms with achiote, annatto seeds. I topped it up with some mole. I actually made mole about 400 days ago. It's been sitting in the cooler, right, for about a year. So it's about 400-day-old mole. And some pea shoots right on top of that. All right, so enjoy.
All right, thank you, Chito.
Get the mole hot oats over here.
The
Gigi one too.
Here, get these to them before so we can keep plating.
¿Me das otros dos, por favor? Para ti y para Gigi. Para otros, dame otros dos more. Mole. We got you. Do 2 more?
Cool.
That's what we were going.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Salad.
Yes. I don't have any more of the pea shoots though, so.
Alright, so let's get rid of that.
Done?
Hey guys, is there anyone to make one more plate of this? Apparently, I said 3 and I didn't include myself.
We need one more? Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
If I could get one, because I haven't gotten one of anything yet, but I'm sure I don't care. Just
We'll just
put it on a plate.
We'll start plating up. We'll go 35 now at a time. That's fine.
Those aren't bad for California.
I just tossed the last of those.
That's fine. We'll go without it. Careful now.
That one's good. I'm looking at the live stream.
I wasn't that happy with it, bro. I was so disappointed in myself. I gotta get on my game. I'm gonna find out what to do or something. My agent was also bringing.
The one thing though, when Chito was talking, it's double. It's lagging. Yeah.
Well, we just turned this one down. For some reason, the volume's on this TV. Oh, it's down? Yeah, sound. So I turned it up. So I think Dave did.
Green on top of this. What's that? Oh, I want to grab those flowers from Chito. Where's his water full of flowers at? All right, let's bring that out. That's all we need.
Is that out of your garden?
Cheetos. Mint, cilantro, flowers, and
You know what the flower is, right?
what?
When cilantro flowers, what it is?
Coriander? But it's not, there's no seeds on it. Hey, Cheeto, do you have your herb scissors on you? Your herb scissors? You just picked them? I thought I said it was scissors. What's that?
Very good, man. It was all vegan, wasn't it? Yep. Very good. But I think you would have, if you would have taken the whole land. Well, it's still growing. It's still growing? Yeah. I still have it. So we'll get it. Okay. Let's see what. Preston, are you sitting there going like, love me, not?
No.
Love me, see if your girlfriend, you know.
Something like that.
Where's your girlfriend at tonight?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Bud?
Bun?
I feel like seeing her.
Some mushrooms right here, yeah.
From Xochitl burgers to tacos. He's popping up all over town. Look for that name, you'll find it. I'll come back and talk to you guys as soon as Greg stops laughing at me.
You're on your game, baby. You brought your game face here today.
How's the salad?
I had a little piece of the mushroom. I didn't even have the salad. I had a little piece. Everything looked fantastic.
Did you try the mushrooms?
I had a little piece. I should grab a little piece off Brian.
Get some more here.
What's that?
What plates are we going on next?
Let lay them out.
Mexican spicy chicken with the red one?
Let's go back on these. I like those.
I don't see how.
They're washing them. Yeah, no shit. We all do.
Yeah, right? We all wish we had those.
Let's just go on these, man.
Yeah,
Let's make sure we bust out 35 to begin with.
All right, let's go. Easy. Let's go 3 by 10.
You know your mic's your hot for the stream, right?
Is it?
Fine, but you know, no personal secret.
Well, what?
If you don't want them hot, it's got a hot mute on it.
I don't know how to use all that, man.
That's for good need it.
Where?
Or it's the same box. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Everybody enjoying themselves so far? Good. So, 2 courses down, 3 to go. Another town means one more show. That just seemed right for a second.
Rolled off the tongue.
I think there's a song that way. In the meantime, I want to bring Dustin Evans from Rocker Spirits up here. Dustin. He brings all the happiness through libations and delicious cocktails. If you haven't been to Rocker Spirits in Littleton, do yourself a favor, make that trip over there. But he's a guy that's been a sponsor of our show back before we didn't even have value. He's been a community leader for all of us. Dustin is a guy that loves and has a passion to where one of his mottos is forged with passion. And I want to just hand the microphone over to Dustin to talk about Rocker Spirits and the spirits you're drinking tonight. Dustin Evans.
Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming out and supporting this event. It's always so cool just to see community. Everybody that puts all this stuff together, the workers, the growers, the people who raise the livestock and everything that you're enjoying today. I think we take that for granted some days of where all our food comes from. We're not really cognizant of where all that comes from and the people that are behind it. I always tell everybody, I grew up, my father was a milkman, and it always amazed me. People didn't know where milk came from. And they'd say, oh, I'm so glad I get my milk in a carton out of the grocery store. You don't know where that comes from? So it's just, I think it's an underappreciated aspect of food and dining and spirits and everything is, I think there's a turn in this industry where people want to know where their food is coming from, who grows it. They know that their money and their dollars are going back into their economy and supporting the people in this community. And that's what I believe in this community. I started with Greg 3 years ago doing this, and it's been quite an evolution and growth, and see how things, and see Jay get smaller, Greg get bigger. I mean, you know, Karen over here doesn't eat food anymore, or meat, I'm sorry. He's a vegetarian now. But it's really cool for me because where I come from a very small community of farmers and people who raise that livestock. And so when I started looking at making spirits, I wanted to be part of a community of people that made stuff locally. We don't make much in this country anymore. And if you look at the bottle that I have, I designed that bottle. It was designed after a 1930s oil can. And I'm in love with the industrial era of our country when we used to make stuff in this country. We used to make it and employ people here. This is our bottle. If you tip it over to pour it out and you let go of it, it rocks back up. So it will not tip over, and that's where our name Rocker comes from. And our tagline is forged with passion, infused with American spirit, because I love this country and I love what we do here, and we make it here. All the ingredients that go into this bottle come from a 112-year-old family farm out in eastern Colorado. And it's a family that was failing, and it was a farm that was failing because they primarily raised feed corn. And 2 of the great-granddaughters decided, hey, let's do something cool. Let's see if we can help Grandma and Grandpa save their farm. And so they said, let's start growing a number 2 crack corn and see if we can sell it to these micro distilleries. And now they supply 27 micro distilleries in the state with all their corn, wheat, and rye. And they started a company called Whiskey Sisters. And it's just cool, you know, that they did that. And the other thing that's really cool about that is we were getting corn and wheat from other states. And the unit of measure that's important to us is bricks. Bricks is the unit of measure of sugar. The more sugar in that corn, the more alcohol we can make. We were getting 11 to 12 bricks out of the corn and stuff coming out of Indiana, Iowa, and Minnesota. We're getting 17 to 19 bricks out of what comes here locally. So it's not only just a positive corporate thing that we're doing, it actually adds up to money and dollars for us. So I mean, I always am very gracious and thankful for everybody's time, because time is the most precious thing we all have. And I always try to say thank you for all of you to sharing your time tonight, coming here and opening your eyes and ears, and maybe to something you don't always are so attentive to, is all the people, all the farmers, all the products that come locally to this economy and keep this economy going. Because if we forget that, this economy soon will turn backwards and go away from us. So thanks for supporting Greg and his program, and all these hardworking chefs, farmers, and everybody, and myself. You know, we make, what do we make? We make whiskey. We make what beer wants to be when it grows up. I always have to say that to my boys in the back that make beer. So. Yeah, we're in old downtown Littleton. We have a 5,000 square foot facility there. We have a 2,000 square foot tasting room. We do craft cocktails. I have 4 up here with me tonight. We do about 30 different cocktails every night. They'll blow your mind, the cocktail program we have down there. We do all our distillation, barrel aging, and bottling right on site. We have dedicated food. We're at 5587 South Hill Street in old downtown Littleton. I have flyers on my table that has a map, our hours of operation and everything. Come down and hang out with us and enjoy our spirit and drink our spirits. All right? Chito, you ready for this?
We're ready.
I'm hungry. Look at me.
Let's do it.
Dustin Evans, Rocker Spirits. We're gonna let Andrew Moore in the next course come up here and give a rebuttal to that comment that you had there. I'm sure he has something interesting to say. In the meantime, it's time to move on to course 3. Here's a special little treat on this TV at about 7:30. I don't even know what time it is. About 7:30. 7:30. We're going to have a family of farmers from Palisade, Colorado FaceTime in and talk about their food. Some of the great, delicious greens that you're having here today, but the produce, we're going to connect you to the farm in Palisade. So Jessica and Scott and their little kid will be running around, and they'll probably be out in the field. The sun will be going down on the mesas in Palisade, and it's probably one of the biggest highlights. So if we can pull it off, it'll be a treat for you guys. Back to the chefs here. Chef Chito, last course, right?
Yep.
Here's Preston's course.
Pork belly.
All right, so we have a roasted poblano corn polenta in the pot right here. We're gonna lay down on the plates. It's gonna be a very, very simple course, guys. We're trying to feature the polenta, featuring the pork. So it's gonna be your corn polenta with a poblano roasted puree, with a smoked pork belly that's been smoking for about 5 hours now. And that's gonna go right on top. And Chito picked a bunch of different blossoms this morning. He's got mint, thyme, and coriander. So you're going to have a little coriander flour on top of your pork, and that's going to be it. Very simple, very tasty. It's the time and the effort that went into it, not the amount of things on the plate for this one. So please enjoy. I hope you all guys do. Thank you.
Where's the corn from?
Bow and arrow.
Right here in Colorado.
Yes.
Very cool. Course 3 coming out for you guys. I hope you're enjoying this. Lots of people. Kevin Galaba, thank you for joining us here tonight. He's going to mix up cocktails in some later summer dinner series dinners. These guys over here, and I got to thank Proud Souls. There's Frank Dominguez in the house. Proud Souls is who provides us. Look at this Yoder. This badass Yoder smoker right here. The green egg. We have some other grills, but Frank Dominguez, man, just say hello.
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good time?
Proud Souls, thank you guys so much. And Chef Jeff Jabati was the chef last week, man. You killed it. Great job. And Blake, of course, Blake Butler as well. Spice Trade Brewing Company in the house. Jeff, how are you? Very good. We'll probably hear from Jeff, too. They like to collaborate, Spice Trade and Intrepid Sojourner. All right, the Facebook Live. This is kind of a cool thing right here. You can see the plating take place. So on this television, this is live, real time, and then this is our live stream that's going out on Facebook right now. As you can see, you guys are on that stream. John Irvin from Gluten-Free Things, providing us all the delicious gluten-free products that we could ever want. John Irvin, you're going to hear from John Irvin here tonight in the dessert course, too. Thanks for coming out, you guys. We're going to continue right now with course 3.
All right, you guys. That's right. The Modern Eater Summer Dinner Series. Week 2. Chef Preston Phillips. Chef Chito Arreola. Chef Chito is with La Xochitl Burgers and Tacos. Chef Preston Phillips is from Grind Kitchen and Watering Hole in Cherry Creek. If you're just tuning in, this is the Modern Eaters Summer Dinner Series Week 2. Week 3, Chef Keegan Gerhardt from D-Bar Denver and the Food Network. You know him. You know him. Get tickets for that dinner at summerdinnerseries.com and the rest of the dinners, summerdinnerseries.com. Or if you're like me, you like to do it through Facebook. So you go to Facebook, go to the Modern Eater, go to events. You'll see the events. You click on the event you like. Click on all of them. Get tickets for all of them. Carly Smith, the Fairy Gutmother, is July 23rd. July 23rd, she'll be doing her gut-friendly dinner, which will be fantastic and amazing. Very talented Carly Smith.
You did turn it down, right? Thank you.
What do I look like, Becca?
Wow, 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 wow. Here we go again. Just a little bit up, not much. Okay, guys, how was course 3? Did you enjoy course 3? That was a great course. Okay, guys, for just a second, I know you're having fun. This group over here, that's the group you got to watch. They were always in trouble in school. Of course, we'd have it no other way. That was a delicious course. I hope you enjoyed it too. This next course we're going to talk about here momentarily as they're plating it up, and you can see the plates being assembled right now. Does anybody have a rock allergy? You have a rock allergy? This is going to be a cool dish. Chef Chito's put a lot of work and design into this dish. We'll start bringing them out. But the beer tonight, I don't know about you, but I love to pair these delicious beers. And Andrew Moore from Intrepid Sojourner Beer Project, the most interesting man in the world. If you've ever had a beer question, if you have a question about these beers, if you want to know what you should pair up for this dish, he loves food, he loves beer, and he's got a response to Dustin's smart-ass comment. What was that comment Dustin said again, Andrew? Here's Andrew.
Hey, thanks. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming. I've been working with the Modern Eater for about 1.5 years now. And what I've learned is that Dustin gives really good speeches. I think he practices them in the shower or something. But no, really excited to be working with these great chefs, this great food. Brought some beer tonight. The last course, we've got an oak smoked wheat beer. We do a lot of sort of historical styles of beer. It's a Greatzer. It's all oak smoked wheat. It drinks real light like a Pilsner and smells like bacon. So definitely check that out. With this course, we've got an IPA. It's a new beer for us. We brewed it with Fiddlehead Ferns from Growers Organic and tarragon. So it's got kind of a nice earthy dill quality to it that'll go really nicely with the rocks and the fish. So I was back there trying to think of something to say about whiskey, and it's hard because I love whiskey as well as beer. But as a historian, I'd just like to point out that there would be no whiskey without beer. There would be none of this, actually, without beer. Beer is the reason we stopped walking around and started building cities and settling down. So you're welcome. Yeah, and if you would like to know a lot more about beer, Jeff Tyler from Spice Trade Brewing, he and I have recently, we launched a video podcast with the help of the Modern Eater. We're here every Monday at 4 o'clock. Right now we're doing a world beer tour. We just started last Monday in Belgium, right from the comfort of Studio Kitchen, Colorado. We had Brews Beers in. Next Monday, you can tune in. We'll be here with Bierstadt Lagerhaus touring Germany. So without further ado, I'll let you get back to the beer and the food and maybe the whiskey.
Andrew Moore. And that's Andrew Moore, Intrepid Sojourn. If you haven't been down there, they're on 8th Avenue in between Santa Fe and Kalmath. So check it out. They've got an awesome, awesome brewery, and it's just getting better all the time. Okay, so as they're plating this up, one thing I might want to jump in and say to everybody, if you are enjoying this, we're doing it all summer long with some other incredible chefs all the way around. Next week, we have the Fairy Gut Mother, and Carly Smith is all about gut health, and she's going to be, I just got a sneak peek of all of it. That is the 16th. I have them backwards. I think oh, we do. Yep, it's Keegan Gerhardt. Yeah, so next week, sorry about that. And that one might already be sold out if you wanted to go. It's not. Nice. But that will be that will be a great dinner. And then Biker Jim, which I'm always surprised what that man can put together. He's got no dogs allowed. No dogs allowed that night. That should be good. Then, national TV, just like Keegan, we've got Brother Luck from 4 by Brother Luck. Incredible. That will be truly.
Luck's got 4 tickets left.
Yeah, okay. Brother Luck has 4 tickets left for that one. And
he's buying it.
Maybe only 2. And then and then we one of the big things is why we do what we do is because we're also trying to help out the new and aspiring chefs. And so Chito is a gracious chef who's gone back to help the new apprentice. And those kids come out of the Colorado Chefs Association. I shouldn't call them all kids because some people go back later in life and want to become a professional chef. But it's one of those things of this is why we do some of the things that we do is because we're helping the next generations to make the connections. Yeah, and 100% of the proceeds that night will go back to the ACF. So that night is a complete donation dinner. And then we'll finish out with Justin Brunson.
Steve, you going to Brunson?
Yep, and Justin is going to bring a lot of meat-heavy dinner that night. For Dustin, you might want to come back. I know you like a big piece of meat, if there's anybody. But that will be a great night, and thank you all for coming out tonight. Chito's going to tell us now what he's about to put in front of us.
Chef Chito!
All right, guys. So the green top, that's it's a fried trout skin. That's a tostada part. And then a crudo, which is just chopped up trout with lime juice, manzano pepper, and a little bit of vinegar. The one in the middle, it's a fish croquette that's just deep fried with the soja beer batter and a little manzano and pineapple sauce. And the other one, it's the fish rosette, which is it's a fish mousse. You bake it, it kind of turns into a little rosette. On top of that, it's a grilled pineapple and the trout roe. It's mixed in there too. So there was fish, eggs and the fish, so we utilize that as well too. Bon appetit.
Thank you, Chito.
The Modern Eater Show Summer Dinner Series, live from Studio Kitchen, Colorado, home of the Modern Eater Network, week 2. Your chefs tonight are Chef Chito Arreola, Chef Chito from La Xochitl Burgers and Tacos, and Chef Preston Phillips from Grind Kitchen and Watering Hole. Next week, week 3, Chef Keegan Gerhard from D-Bar Denver. Great dinner tonight. Will be a great dinner a week from tonight. If you want to get tickets to the Summer Dinner Series, just go to summerdinnerseries.com, or do like I do, go to the Modern Eater Facebook page, search events. You'll see the event. You pick out a dinner, you buy a ticket, you get a date, and you come. It's that easy. Bada bing, bada boom. Jay Parker here, Greg Hollenbach, Brian Freeman from Growers Organic. All the produce tonight, organic, provided by Growers Organic. You know what Growers Organic says? They say, go organic with Growers Organic. John Irvin from Gluten Free Things in the house. Gluten Free Things provided the gluten-free chocolate cupcakes, chocolate brownies for the dessert course of tonight's dinner. If you're gluten-free or know somebody who is gluten-free, this guy changes lives out in Arvada, Colorado. Look him up, Gluten Free Things. Also, cocktails tonight provided by Rocker's Spirits in Littleton. If you're a whiskey person, a spirit person, an old-fashioned person, a cocktail, sit on the patio, watch the sunset, sip on something sweet with a little bit of kick, makes your date look a little bit better. Rocker's Spirits is what you want out in Littleton. The beer tonight, beer drinkers, come on. You're everywhere. Beer drinkers are everywhere. There's a beer drinker listening to me right now. Intrepid Sojourner Beer Project provided all the Colorado craft beer tonight. They're on basically 8th and Santa Fe. Beautiful tap room. Beautiful owners in Andrew Moore and Ben Gettinger. Go give them a shot. Drink some cold, delicious Colorado craft beer on a hot summer day. Again, Summer Dinner Series Week 2 here from Studio Kitchen, Colorado, home of the Modern Eater Network. I'll come back here in a second.
Just give me a little 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2 in the place to be.
Okay, we're gonna get going here. You're gonna see the crowd. You're not gonna see me and Brian. Maybe
Okay.
they can see you on the TV overhead.
What up, Brian? How are you, man?
Okay. Bring me up just a little bit. Okay, guys, this is really cool. Please. You guys over here, you might want to come over here because we're in Palisade, Colorado right now. Palisade, Colorado, you're on the air. There they are, Scott and Jessica from Field to Fork Farm. And we just got done visiting this farm on our road trip 2019. And they're showing you their farm, and there's Scott and Jessica, and they can hear us. Can you hear us, guys?
Yeah, hi. How are you guys?
Let's hear it for Scott and Jessica. So first of all, and I want to get Brian Freeman in here with this. Brian, come over here. Road Trip 2019 was something special, and we call these guys the unapologetic organic soil farmers. They believe in organic. They believe in our soil. They believe in bringing you guys the best quality produce you can possibly find. And Brian, say hello to your friends Scott and Jess.
Hey, Scott and Jess, how are you doing out there?
Hey, very well. Good evening.
Now, today we were actually talking about some onions and apples, and this farm that Scott has is so diverse. How many different things, Scott, are you and Jessica growing there?
Well, not including the orchard and the different stone and pome fruit, about 64 different varieties of herbaceous vegetables.
That is awesome. I don't know if everyone heard that. 64 different varieties of vegetables. And it's really interesting because I once did a speech about the fact of how many different vegetables a chef or a grocery store needs every day. And I pegged it right at 65. And so what these people are doing out in the Palisade with their CSA, their direct connection to their community, is something incredible. And then Scott is all about water conservation, because one of the big things in Colorado is water. And Scott does a drip irrigation, and it's all about the soil. And what I love is just try to get him in the room with an aquaponics guy, because he will go toe to toe about it's the soil, and that we have to protect the soil. And so let me take it away, Scott.
Hey, guys, first of all, what an amazing thing to be teleporting across the Continental Divide to be the other side of the state. And first, bon appetit. And just like Brian was saying, it's all about the soil. Coming up here in July, we're doing our series with the Fairy Gut Mother, which is all about GI and stomach health. And the soil is really similar to our stomachs, that there's a microbial population there, and it needs to be balanced and in tune to have health.
Absolutely, Scott. This is Greg jumping back on that. You're seeing the folks that are dining. First of all, I want to go to Steve. Steve, you said you're an old guy. You've done it all. Have you seen this, Steve? Have you seen this? Come on, Steve. Do you have a question for the farm?
Yeah, you're growing 64 different varieties of vegetables. How much of each are you growing? That seems like a lot of acreage is probably used for that.
Yep, we have 14 acres, and roughly half of that is in furrow, and we'll rotate through crops. As you know, vegetables are extremely taxing and taking from the soil, so we do a lot of cover crops, composting to amend these soils and to give back to the soil, of course. So to answer your question, we have a total of 14 acres. About, as you can see behind me, 7 is in a real intense 30-inch bed system, and then we have some other larger furrow land.
Jessica's getting ambitious with how far she can go out into the farm there, which we appreciate. And Scott and Jessica, again, Field to Fork Farm in Palisade. We've got the farmer on the line. Does anybody else have a question for the farmers? Anybody at all? No.
Well, Scott, let me throw some.
Well, here comes the microphone.
Scott, let me throw some stuff out just so these people can appreciate. I'm not sure if everyone saw that mesa right behind Scott. And that right there, that is I-70, folks. And that is right next to the Utah border. And the fact that you all get to come here and talk to Scott and Jessica, who are truly, this is like the fiber of America. This is what Dustin was talking about earlier. These are the people who work the land. They have been living off the land and doing everything really that's all around Mother Nature and this planet Earth. And my hat goes off to you guys. I mean, which crop is that right behind you, Scott? Is that
sunflower? This is our cut flower garden.
These are all flowers that are going to be coming soon to all around Colorado. We sell a lot of different produce, a lot of different items from our farm. And the main reason we're able to grow so many different items on our farm is because we do a French intensive technique where you can actually grow a lot of vegetables in a small space. So, it's just being smart, optimizing your space, and planting the right varieties.
And they do encourage visitors, everyone. So if you ever want to go out, they have a CSA program.
We have a nice little farm stand, and we have an open door policy. We're proud of what we do and how we do it.
Anytime, come on by.
I can't tell you guys, we love you so much, and thank you for what you guys are doing out there.
Let's hear appreciation for our farmers here. That is so cool. You guys, enjoy your evening. Where's Larry King Jr.? They have a son. We did a live broadcast from their field, and they put out a great dinner for us, but their son kept raising his hand during the show. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go to you. And he gave some of the best questions. We call him Larry King Jr. now. And we love you, your family. You guys do great work, and we're here to support you however we can.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And we're so happy to connect with people over on the other side of the state. Thank you.
Thank you. There they are, Scott and Jessica. Field to Fork Farm. Okay, here we go. This is the dessert courses. You have 2 dessert options. I think probably one's already gone. I don't know where you are with that. But John Irvin and Gluten Free Things Sake, this is going to really be interesting. John Irvin with a microphone. John Irvin.
Test. Yeah, this is John Irvin, Gluten Free Things. We're actually, Chito is actually doing one of our chocolate brownies, and he's putting a little bit of what else on it?
All right, so this is a gluten-free chocolate brownie with goat cheese, tonka bean, whipped cream, balsamic pickled cherries, and just edible flowers on top of the plate there. If you've never heard of tonka beans, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
So yes, hopefully you don't get drug tests here in a couple days. So explain
All right, he's going to tell you quickly what this tonka bean is.
All right, so these tonka beans, they're from Brazil. They're very expensive. They're illegal here in the U.S., but they make desserts down south. And they actually, I'll pass it around. It smells really cool, and it actually kind of has the same chemicals like cocaine, and it actually numbs your mouth with. You'll see, it's pretty cool. So I'll pass it around. That's what I heard. That's what it does.
Thank you, Chito. Chef Chito and Chef Preston, please, tonight. This is all about them. You can get more of this delicious food at Grind Kitchen and Watering Hole at 300 Fillmore Street in Cherry Creek, Colorado. It's my home spot. It's the neighborhood place that I've always wanted and finally have. So Grind Kitchen and Watering Hole, thank you guys for coming out tonight as well. I think we've covered a lot of the bases here. I just want to make sure that you guys enjoyed yourself tonight. Everybody enjoy themselves? Good. Okay, because that's all we can hope for. So enjoy dessert, talk amongst your friends, and we hope to see you at another summer dinner series. We'll check back in about 10 minutes with the closing ceremonies with Little Rich Snyder. Thanks for all coming.
Tonka bean. Tonka bean, yes. They're here in the U.S. Cuban market. There was a guy selling those, and yeah, they're not approved by the USDA or a lot of those guys, but the flavor's pretty cool. It needs a whipped cream. Yeah, let me try that. So it does like really cool flavor. It smells like, it tastes like hot bread.
Yeah, I was talking to the guys about making a beer out of it. Would you get in trouble if you made something with it and they found out, or what?
Oh, for the picture, right. So what it is shaped up.
No, it's not. It's not like that. No, not like that. No.
Where's the pepper grinder?
But actually,
I did that last week. Remember? You and I were on the same program last week. Cherry bidding. Bidding cherries. Or no? Behind.
I would like to, though. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we did it like with just a night.
Morning, Facebook. Here it is, the Modern Eater Show. Day 4 of Road Trip 2019 continues.
Cost effectiveness, rate of gains important.
The farm and the table.
Mills, and then over there in that pen, the goats on the cars.
These are coming your way.
Is it fun doing this?
And
Into Westcliff and Salida to see some other farms.
how long is it from when you're raising one until
Show at County
take two pictures.
All right, Roy. Ignore that this picture is happening like this. Side angle right here. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna get hit, man. Come on. He's heading in the freezer. Bye. He's gonna Photoshop him into the shot with you guys. It's rough. It's hard to get.
Hello. Okay, hello one last time, I promise, one last time, but it's important because at the end of the night here, we like to thank everybody for coming out, but we also like to leave you with a little bit of inspiration of our own, and I can't think of anybody more inspirational than the mayor of Culinary, the pastor of this church. His name's Little Rich Snyder, if you don't know him. Little Rich, close this baby down, would you?
I'll give it a shot. When does that guy get here? That sounds like quite a thing. I'm not going to stand back here. I've never been one of these. I don't like this. It's like, because it feels like it's me versus you on this table thing. So I'm going to walk.
I need it if I get scared.
First off, I'll make this quick. Thank you so much for all of you that came giving us your time. What you're seeing in front of you is the result of so many, literally thousands of hours by this guy, Jay Parker.
Yes, sir.
And Greg. I'm going to tell you, I got involved with this after coming to, I was a diner here a year ago. I was at the table. And last year when we did the part where we're talking to the farmer, and I'm watching the farmer talk to the chef on how the chef's telling him, here's the dressing I prepared to show reverence to what your work is on the farm. And when I saw that, it just hit me like a ton of rocks. And I was like, I have to get involved in this. Let's move this forward. So I've watched these guys bleed and hurt so much to try to make this grow. Like anything great, it ain't easy. But I mean, we've been very blessed. just by you guys coming here tonight. But what we're trying to do, the whole purpose of this business is really to elevate others. It's all about raising the condition for others, showing the stories of people that you've never even seen before. And maybe they were raised that, you know, a lot of us were raised, I wasn't that way, by the way, but a lot of them were raised of just work hard, don't say anything, be quiet, don't tell your story. And we've got people in this state making incredible spirits, beers, chefs, farmers, with these incredible stories, and they haven't had a platform to tell their story. And that's what this is. This is a platform. This is a mechanism for them to tell their stories. And I'll tell you what we are good at, because we've had people come in on the show, and, you know, we've got a live show Saturday. I tell you, watch it. If you like this, you're going to love the show. But it's fun when we'll get people on that they started their business from scratch. And we're getting ready to have them on the show. And they think we're going to T-bone them like Mike Wallace on 60 Minutes. And one gentleman, I'm going to grab this for just a second. We're going to ask him 15 minutes of questions. And he started this business. He had to write notes about the business that he started. And he was like this before we get him on the air. And I'm like, Brian, relax. This is going to be good. We're here to make you look good. We're here to make you look great. We're lobbying them up. So that's what we're doing. We're raising the conditions of others. But you can't imagine by helping them, and it's such a paradigm. It's such a parable that what we get, how much we get out of helping others. It's amazing. So please come back. We've got 6 more dinners. And we're just getting the ball rolling. Wait till you see what we've got planned. So if you like to eat, if you like Colorado food, and if you want to learn more about what's grown in this amazing state that we're in, sign up, come back to these. It's addictive. At the end of the summer dinner series last year, what was it? I had attended every one, and I mean, I was buying tickets like they were Tic Tacs, for gosh sakes. Yeah, I was going crazy. But it's this, what you're seeing is a labor of love. It's organic, it's real, it's not chasing the almighty buck. It's raising others, make them better. And little by little, this little place has gotten to be quite a bit nicer. It was purple, we had no TVs. There was these tables, these are from the tortilla factory. You'll see on some of them, they've got Lupe wrote on the back of them, for God's sake. But little by little, we're making it a little bit better so we can tell the story better. It's not necessarily for us. So we thank you so much for your support and allowing us to help others, and hope that you keep coming back. And thanks for coming tonight. Oh, yeah. Here, let's go around now. You've had an outstanding crew. We got an A team here. I'm just going to go around because I tell you what, I'm horrible with names, but I want everyone to announce their name. I want them to tell their story. That's kind of what we do around here. But we'll make it quick. Okay, you got to do it 800 words or less, okay?
Oh, hi, I'm Chito. Thank you guys for coming. We enjoy cooking for you guys. Thanks, Preston, and everybody that helped us out, and all the purveyors, all the vendors, Brian, Rocker Spirit, everybody. So I'm excited for this, and hopefully we come back and do it again for another one.
Come on up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Favi. I'm here. I'm your plug, so I make sure you guys get the experience with the food. It's great people making great food, and I make sure everything's translated within the service. Okay?
Thank you. All right. My name is Abe Dean. I've worked at Grind for over a year, and I've been your dishwasher tonight. And I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm happy to be a part of this entire project, even if it's just for tonight or a few nights in the future. I've enjoyed it since I started in this industry, and I love being a part of it. So, here you go.
Thank you, Abe. My name's Preston, and I'm here tonight. Some folks here tonight, my girlfriend Sarah, my mom Janine, my dad Bob, Connor. So we're all in grind together down in Cherry Creek, and it's been a hell of a ride since we started. I won't lie to you. And it's led to some great things, meeting this guy and doing things like this. It's really cool, and it's good stuff, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, brother.
Hi. My name's Brandon. I've been working at Grind for almost a year now. and I'm just here to do the utility. Everything that needs done. That's what I'm here for. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Connor. Most of you know I'm Preston's brother.
He's your brother.
That's right.
And hopefully one of these days I'll surpass this dude right here. But for now, I'm living in the shadows. But it's been one heck of a ride, and it's been fun. And I just thank all of you guys for coming and supporting us as a team and as a community here in Denver. And just thank you so much.
Sweet. Couple more people back here. Just quickly, that's my mom, Patricia. Hello, I love you, Mom. I'd give her the microphone, but she'll tell a secret about me. She'll kill me for this. Yeah, she started. Actually, she helped me start it. This is my girlfriend, Kristen, and love her so much. She does so much for all of us. So thank you, Kristen. Alice, thank you. Come on, gotta say something.
I'm Alice. I'm with Rocker Spirits. Come visit us down in Littleton. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed your cocktails tonight.
Heard from Dustin. Heard from Andrew. Gigi Gigi, you gotta have a microphone for a second. It's Gigi.
Thank you guys so much. That was fantastic. I was your paparazzi and your stalker tonight, but please follow these chefs. Come to all the dinners, as many as you can. They're all an experience.
Yes, please do. We're going to do a selfie here in a minute. It'll be up on the wall, so stick around for a selfie. Can't sneak out the door without saying hello, Jeff. Jeff Tyler, Spice Trade Brewing Company.
Good to see you. Hey, everyone. I hope you had a good time. This has been a great dinner. Lots of great beer, great cocktails, great food. Always a pleasure. And if you like this one, come back. We're going to be doing it with Spice Trade and the Fairy Godmother on Tuesday, July 23rd. Lots of really cool pairings going on with that one, so come back. And Beer Craft. Beer Craft's awesome. If you're a nerd about beer or beverages or history, Andrew and I put on a really cool show about the history and the people and the makers in the beer world. It's sort of like the modern eater of the beer world, and it's got a lot of cool info.
Okay, last but not least, you guys that came, you supported us. We thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause for you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so for Brian Freeman, Little Rich Schneider, Jay Parker, Dave Avery, the cast and the crew, myself, Greg Hollenbeck, thanks for coming tonight. You don't have to rush out of here, but you got to go home at some point because we'll put you to work. Thanks again for coming. We'll see you in the future right here at Studio Kitchen, Colorado. Thank you.